Hello students, let us continue chapter number 5. So today we are going to discuss our next topic, that is Azad Hind Fauj and Indian Independence League. In the year 1943, Subhash Chandra Bose broke the tight security of the British cleverly and reached Japan from Berlin in a submarine. Japan assured to provide all possible help to free India, capture the province of the British and establish provisional government and even recognize them. On 2nd July 1943, Subhash Chandra Bose went to Singapore from Japan. Ras Bihari retired as the head of the INA and made Bose the president on 4th July 1943. Student, you can underline this sentence. It can come in exam for 1 mark. People gave Subhash Chandra Bose the title of Netaji. Bose in his speeches and on radio gave slogans like Chalo Delhi, let's march to Delhi, and तुम मुझे खून दो मैं तुम्हें आज़ादी दूंगा, give me blood I will give you freedom. Using his skills, Bose formed a provisional, that is parallel government. He tried to convince and urge the Indians residing in Southeast Asia to sacrifice everything for liberating India. Now, establishment of provisional government by the Subhash Chandra Bose. In Singapore, Subhash Chandra Bose formed a provisional Indian government to free India and became its prime minister. He allotted other departments of this government to his companions and formed a cabinet of ministers. This government was recognized by countries of Japan, Germany, Italy, nationalized China and Burma. This government recognized Hindi as a national language and tricolor as national flag. To raise income for running the provisional government, it was decided to take financial help from Japan, contribution from individuals and charge tax on properties. Japan, which had earlier captured Andaman Nicobar Islands of India, handed over the islands to this provisional government respectively. Netaji visited Andaman Nicobar Islands and renamed them as Shaheed, that is martyr, and Swaraj, that is independence, respectively. Now, last step and martyrdom of Subhash Babu. In May 1944, under the leadership of Netaji, his military units captured Rangoon, Prom, Kohima, presently the capital of Nagaland. Then it marched towards Imphal, now capital of Manipur. But after the dropping of 2 atom bombs at Nagasaki and Hiroshima in Japan, the financial assistance to the provisional government stopped. British aircrafts started warfare against Azad Hind Fauj, and so the condition became critical. On August 18, 1945, he started from Taipei Airport of Formosa for Tokyo, that is Japan, but his plane caught fire and he got serious burns, and while undergoing treatment, he died. The mystery of his death has remained unsolved till date. Now, the next topic, achieving independence and partition of India. The British arrested three commanders of Indian National Army, that is INA, as prisoners of war. They were accused of treason and put on trial. Bhulabhai Desai and Jawaharlal Nehru fought their case. The whole country took keen interest in this case. When the British government ordered punishment to these prisoners, people of entire India started protesting. As a result, the government had to withdraw the punishment. This event and another event of naval mutiny of Bombay in the year 1946 made the British realize that they will no longer be able to rule India. Now, the partition of India. On 20th February 1947, Attlee, the Prime Minister of Britain, announced that the British government shall give all powers to the government of India as per the cabinet mission formula and will quit India by June 1948. Hence, Attlee sent a cabinet mission to India to make India independent. The British appointed Lord Mountbatten as Viceroy in place of Wavell. When he took charge of his post, communal rights had started in India and the condition of India had become pathetic. Elections took place in India in July 1946 before forming the Constituent Assembly, which was supposed to form the Constitution of India. Congress secured 201 seats out of 210 and Muslim League 73 seats out of 78. The Muslim League and Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the head of the Muslim League, feared that Muslims were in minority and so pressurized the government for creating and declaring a separate state called Pakistan on 16th August 1946. Student, you can underline this date. It can be asked in objective question. This resulted in terrible communal rights all over India. Looking at the situation, Sardar Patel, Jawaharlal Nehru and other Congress leaders felt there was no other alternative except accepting demand of a separate state of Pakistan. The Muslim League boycotted the first cabinet meetings that took place on 9th December 1946. Underline this sentence. In a meeting of the Muslim League held on 31st January 1947, the Muslims decided to boycott the cabinet mission. They also decided to take a rapid action to demand for a separate state of Pakistan. Finally, Mountbatten convinced Nehru and Sardar Patel through his words, which were having a well-organized central government, having administrative units under the center shall be more peaceful and progressive instead of weak central government consisting of many autonomous and opposite units. National leaders found this argument quite reasonable. So, Sardar Patel and Nehru discussed this matter with Gandhiji, who did not have a choice but to accept the partition of India with heavy heart. Now student, the remaining topics of this chapter we will discuss in my next video. Thank you.